Honestly, I'm so sick and tired of endlessly scrolling on my phone. Do you know how much time we could save by just putting away our phones for a few hours? I want to take care of myself. I want to feel more focused and active when I have work and tasks to do. I want to be able to fully relax when it finally comes the time to unwind. The problem is, I am an artist in the digital era. And as Renaissance painters had to seek for patrons, we need to constantly put ourselves out there and scan for opportunities, gather inspiration and new ideas, and these are all a bunch of excuses. Because most of the time, our endless scrolling is just that, endless scrolling. And that has nothing to do with promoting our art or connecting to possible clients. So how do we fix our social media dopamine addiction? Let's talk about it. Hello, my name is Veronica, aka Vespertilio. I am an Italian comic book author, tarot and oracle deck creator, and your spooky art teacher.
It's me again, yours truly.
Today I'm going to share a very simple yet effective morning routine to start your day in the best shape and get to your creative endeavors with a clear mind and well-rested body. This video is going to be divided into 6 chapters. Tools for our detox, the science behind dopamine detox, the night before, waking up, morning routine, and going outside. You'll find the complete timeline with each chapter in the description below. And with that said, let's immediately start with our tools. No worries, nothing fancy. This morning routine will require very simple tools that you'll be able to easily find anywhere. A clock or a watch, a journal, a notebook, something to write in basically, a sketchbook or a sketch pad, basically something to doodle in. With that said, I believe it's worth mentioning that a dopamine detox isn't necessarily a digital detox. By setting and respecting proper rules and boundaries, we can do our detox without renouncing to digital comfort. In fact, today I'm going to prove this by using the brand new Magic Note Pad by XPPen, which is also the sponsor of today's video. The XPPen Magic Note Pad is the world's first high-refresh 3-in-1 color notepad, designed for artists, professionals, students, and everyday users seeking a seamless paper-like experience, whether it is for work or for pleasure. This light but powerful device comes with key features made for artists and creatives. It comes with 3 different display modes that you can instantly switch through the X key buttons. Let's quickly go through them, but I'll actually show you how I use them in my morning routine. Let's start with the black and white. Okay, that was fancy. So this mode kind of mimics an e-ink screen. So it is actually perfect for distraction-free reading and writing. And if like me, you like black and white ink on paper technique, you also love it for drawing. The second mode we're going to see is the light color. I love this sound. These modalities soften the colors of our screen, giving them a more natural look but keeping them vibrant enough. This mode is ideal for media, art, and annotations, and to soothe your eyes after or during longer working sessions. Indeed, XPPen puts close attention to eye protection. In fact, the Magic Note Pad AG Nano Etched Glass is certified TUV, filtering more than 70% of harmful blue light. So even when we get to the true color mode, in its full color brilliance with 16.7 million colors, our eyes are still protected. This last mode is ideal for colorful artwork, browse inspiration, and consume media of any kind. As I just said, it has an AG nano-etched glass that blocks 99% of ambient light, almost completely anti-glare, which is kind of ideal for us traditional artists getting in touch with our digital tools. The Magic Note Pad comes with power adapter and USB-C cable, extra pen nibs and nib extractor for quick action, guide and warranty cards, a really appreciated magnet folio case that, as you can see, I have already decorated with my art. And that's great because you don't have to buy any extra accessories before being ready to step outside with it. And lastly, of course, the one and only, the XPPen stylus. To be exact, this beauty is the X3 Pro Pencil 2. Every time XPPen sends me a new device, I am always amazed by this stylus. Not only because it has 16,000 pressure levels, but because it is completely battery free. So I guess it works by magic. Maybe that's why they call it Magic Note Pad. Industry leading, it has a unique soft nib for a natural writing experience, customizable shortcut keys, and it attaches magnetically to your Magic Note Pad. Also worth mentioning that the case comes with its space for your X3 Pro Pencil 2. The Magic Note Pad comes with an Android system where you'll find pre-installed apps such as WPS, Adobe Acrobat, and a brand new note-taking app. XPPen Notes is an intelligent note-taking app developed by XPPen. Ad-free, free for life, with instant wake-up, PDF editing, and you also be able to convert handwriting to text. It has a 1900 by 1200 resolution. Oh, and it also has a 13 megapixel front camera for your meetings, which makes it the perfect portable device for any creative group project. Yeah, I really enjoy this device. If by any chance it caught your attention too, you can check out XPPen at the link in my description, and by using my code VESPERTILIO5, you get 5% off your purchase on their official store. Thank you again, XPPen, for partnering with me. And with that said, let's get to the science behind dopamine detox. There are plenty of videos that dive into the science behind dopamine detox, and I highly recommend you check them out. However, I believe it's worth talking about it before getting to our tips. The perfect morning routine starts with your nighttime routine. When we get into bed at night, it might be tempting to scroll on our phones. However, that is really harmful. Scrolling on our phones, in fact, increases our cortisol level. Cortisol is the hormone of stress. It makes us tense, and even though we feel like we're just killing time before falling asleep, what we are really doing is triggering our system by making us feel like we are enjoying our time while we are actually distracting ourselves from possible danger. Let me explain. The physical stress caused by endless scrolling, that constant attention that gets refreshed and refreshed at every quick change of content, keeps us in a state of alert. And even though we don't actually recognize it, the primal signal our body gets is to be aware of possible danger. That's why what seems like a few minutes turn into hours. And what we did was not killing time, but killing our sleeping time. Okay, so we should scroll on our phones in the morning so that we can wake up and feel active and alert and awake right away. You better not. Raising our cortisol level is never a good idea because the state of tension in our body, number one, consumes energy, and number two, since there is no real danger to run from, we stay there, stressed, tense, and stuck on endless scrolling, like a deer unable to move in front of a car. That's why we find ourselves waking up early only to then get out of bed a while after and find ourselves already exhausted upon waking up. So the number one rule for an effective morning routine is starting with the night before. We all have work and things to do. We all need to wake up rested in the morning. What we do not need is our phones in our beds. Get yourself a watch or a clock and set your alarm so that you won't need to do it on your phone and you won't need your phone on your nightstand. I have set a nighttime routine on my Magic Note Pad. I can select my desired hours of sleep and it will automatically set an alarm based on that information. So when it's time for me to go to sleep, it'll instantly switch to a black and white night mode to soothe my eyes and make it easier for me to fall asleep. I purposely decided not to download any social media app on this device. The only exception is for Pinterest, but for the rest, I only use my Magic Note Pad to explore my creativity and collect inspiration more genuinely and to relax. In fact, sometimes for some of us, it'll be enough to do some breath work to unwind and fall asleep. But if you're like me, it might take a little help since we're actually accustomed to our endless scrolling and dopamine rush. My suggestion is to have ready on your nightstand a book and a journal or sketchbook. Reading reduces stress, helps us relax, and prepares us to fall asleep. Of course, pick your reading accordingly. But used to our usual alert mode, many thoughts might bubble up. My advice, put them on paper. Whether it's just a thought or a to-do list for the next day, jotting down your thoughts can help you unclog your mind and helps you unwind. My last tip is keeping a bottle or a glass or a jar, whatever you prefer, of water on your nightstand. We'll need it upon waking up. I'll leave it to you to choose your alarm sound. I personally like to hear some natural noises like birds chirping in the morning. Of course, it needs to wake me up, so nothing too soothing. Having to deny ourselves our phones, we might be afraid of falling back to sleep once we hit snooze. But I have 2 tips for you. Number 1, expose yourself to natural light. Go to sleep with your curtains open. Receiving natural light upon waking up triggers our circadian rhythm, which is basically our biological clock that also regulates our sleep-wake cycle. If your bedroom is not exposed to morning light, consider investing in sunrise clocks. A sunrise alarm clock will basically gradually increase its warm light, mimicking sunrise. I actually can set this option in my Magic Note Pad, and the screen will gently light up before my alarm goes off. 2. Drink water upon waking up. It has been proven that water's activating power is more effective than caffeine. By exposing ourselves to warm morning light and drinking water, we can increase our wakefulness and get out of bed effortlessly. Actually, on my Magic Note Pad, I have set several alarms to basically remind me to drink water, which is something I'm actually pretty bad at. Now to our morning routine. Once we get out of bed, now our morning routine can proceed in 2 different ways. If we have places to go and work to do, we'll just get ready and get to our tasks. However, the best time to do your social media dopamine detox is when you have free time, which we tend to waste with endless scrolling. One tip I collected from The Artist's Way by Julia Cameron is to write 3 pages every morning of pure stream of consciousness, longhand, after getting out of bed. I have a designated diary for this task, but especially when I'm traveling, I prefer to not incur into the risk of losing those very personal pages. So what I like to do is writing my morning pages on my Magic Note Pad, and then once I'm home again, I can print them and stick them in my designated diary. After your 3 pages, it is time for your breakfast. You can have it at home or go at a cafe outside. Whatever you choose, you better get ready, because our next dopamine detox tip is going outside. It doesn't matter if you live in the countryside or in the city center. Get yourself to the closest body of water, park, tree, or even just a bush available. Jokes aside, spending time outdoors, especially as close as possible to nature, is scientifically proven to be incredibly beneficial to both mind and body. I understand that being used to having our heads constantly tied to and tilted towards a small screen, spending time off our phones outside the comfort of our homes can be utterly boring and paradoxically really overwhelming. My advice, once again, is to bring with you a book, a journal, or your sketchbook. Thanks to my Magic Note Pad, I can easily carry all three. Sit on a bench, copy what you see, write your thoughts, or read your book of choice while enjoying some fresh air. One tip I want to give you though is do not wait for good weather. Of course, I don't want you to get sick, so dress accordingly, but you can't imagine how many spectacular things we miss only because the weather is not nice. For example, one time I witnessed an incredible thunderstorm that was approaching from afar, of course, by the sea. The rain was pretty thin, so it wasn't boring at all. It was quite windy, but bearable, and it was just spectacular. And I would have missed that if I had denied myself my daily walk, just because the weather was not nice. And speaking of weather, I want to quickly express a point in favor of digital tools. Yes, as a traditional artist, I have to say this. If, like me, you live in a very windy town, going outside to draw and sketch can be quite tricky. I have experienced pages turning by themselves. And so, despite it being extremely lightweight, the Magic Note Pad is perfect for this kind of weather, making it easy for us to read, write, or draw while enjoying some fresh air, no matter if there's a light breeze or if it is a pretty windy day. You can decide what to do next. You can have lunch outside or get back home and cook your meal. You can extend your social media dopamine detox morning, making it a dopamine detox day. Whatever you decide to do, you might notice a sense of lightness, calmness, clarity, and freshness surfacing within you. Those are the effects of a well-deserved social media phone dopamine detox. It won't be easy, and the minute you'll get to your phone again, you'll feel that familiar pull to endless scrolling. Unfortunately, that is perfectly normal. Every addiction needs to be fought with effort and patience. So don't be too hard on yourself. Every time you have time, step off your phone and embrace your creativity. Repeat the process. We got this. And with that said, thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope this was helpful to you all. I am personally still struggling with my phone addiction, but I find that those tips are really helpful to me, so I hope they'll be of use to you too. Once again, if the Magic Note Pad caught your attention, make sure to check XPPen at the link in my description and use my code VESPERTILIO5 to get 5% off your order on their official store. If you like my art and content and would like to see more of it, make sure to follow me on all of my social media platforms. And if you'd like to support my work, remember, my very first tarot deck, Vespertaro, is now available for purchase, and you can get it at the link in my description or order it at any local bookstore. I always forget to say that. And lastly, if you stay till this point, thank you very much. I will see you very soon with more art videos. In the meantime, let's make art. Bye.